Welcome. I'm Bill Wake. We're back working on this Kaleidoscope program. We made a dent yesterday, I guess. I mean, it was kind of exploratory, but we were able to draw a pie-shaped piece and sort of try and assemble it into a circle with all the rest of the pie-shaped pieces. It's not quite where we're going, but I think we learned something anyway. All right. Let's see. So at the end of the session yesterday, Mudchark 666 talked about like maybe what we need to do is kind of rearrange how we draw the pie. We're talking about doing the reflection, and if we take the piece and draw it from the center line down, and then we can we can reflect that across that vertical axis, and that will give us the cornerstone. You know, if we repeat that pattern a couple times, we'll have worked our way around for a full circle. All right, and then the another insight I had last night was this thing is showing up in a frame, and we did some work to try and get it from the bottom corner or the top corner or the 0, 0 in the left top and bottom right and all that stuff. What I think we need to do is think about the square that's going to contain the circle. So the greenish lines are the smaller of the width and the height, which is the width, made into a square, and that square, the circle is going to fill that square. I think that will make things better. It's hard to know, but I do think the reflection will work if we can get it drawing the right way. And I think if we rework our drawing to start in the center, go up, draw an arc, and return to the starting point, that we'll have the basis for that. All right, so kaleidoscope image mirrored. Okay, so let's go back to our pie. I think it's time to pull it out. We've played with it so many times. Okay. And add a new file. Yep. Okay, there's Pi. We'll have to import Swift UI. Oh, probably Foundation too. Okay. Take it out of here. All right. So let's see. So we had an image. I think we can. Oh. That's very easy. Let's adopt that. Pound preview. And then to draw one of these, I guess, content view, well, let's just make a piece of pie. Pie with count 6, angle 60 degrees 60. Whoops. Oh. Failed to build. Maybe it's confused about the errors. Oh, I should say, I've only got an hour and a half today. I've got a doctor appointment after this. And I'm going to try something different this week on the last day. I think I'm going to do a little like 15 or 20-minute summary of what we did during the week and maybe publish that as a separate little video. I ended up trying to watch a lot of the videos I've saved over the last year while I was out and down for a while there. And what I noticed was it's really hard to watch longer videos. Like 15 to 20 minutes is kind of a good maximum. Now, I think, for the handful of people that are watching all these remotely and afterwards, there's a few, but it's a big burden to watch, 10 hours of video a week or 15 or whatever we are. So I think a little summary might be worth doing, and I'm going to give that a try, see how that goes. I envision kind of showing what the thing does at this point and walk through the test and code a little bit to see what got us there. Oh my, it's so slow. Here we go. Okay, and then I guess just, oh no, offset. Okay. All right, well, I think that'll get us started. Okay, so my notion is let's find the minimum dimension. Dimension equals min of rect dot width and rect dot height. Okay, start is going to be, I think that's rect dot center. Oh. Well, I guess we'll do a CG point. Okay. Okay, we got a weird thing going. Okay, so we're going to move to move to start, yes. Then we're going to add a line to rect dot mid x and y dot well, mid y minus min dimension divided by 2. Okay, I think that's promising. I don't know, he doesn't look centered, but oh, we did the offset thing. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I'm starting here. I'm drawing up to the half of the min dimension. So this is the shorter of the two, width and height. So it'll be half of this. It doesn't look like it's quite what I want, but oh, it's just hard to know based on where it is. Okay, we move to halfway. Now I'm going to add an arc. Now, center. Well, I think. Okay, let's rename this to center. Okay. And now our arc is going to be from center. The radius is, I guess, min dimension. Start angle 0, end angle, angle. Okay, it looks weird. Close up path. I'm going to take these off momentarily. Okay, let's. Let's keep this one. Okay, now, I don't know if I can find the center. Take this out momentarily as well. Well, okay, I think that's throwing it up there somewhere. Let's offset this 0. Good. Y 800. That looks too big, doesn't it? All right, so how's this working? Okay, I'm going to take rect.mid x, rect.mid y. I guess that's okay. It's the middle point of the whole screen. We move there. We add a line going lower on y, which is this way, because y equals 0 is up here. So we take the mid y minus the half the mid dimension. So this is the side length of the whole square. We're going to take half of it. Then add arc. I don't know. Well, maybe closed subpath is not the right. Let's move back to center. What happens if I take it off? Border. I don't know. It defaults to filling? Okay, I'm going to offset this X a little more the other way. Minus 50. Okay, something's weird. Newsflash, huh? Okay, move to the center. Okay, let's just do the pieces one at a time. Okay, so we move to the center and move to the center. That doesn't do anything, as it shouldn't. Okay, then we add a line. And I don't know why. Oh, color, stroke color. Okay. Now this confuses me. All right. I'm going to scale it just to get it visible for us, and then make this a little more. Okay. Something's weird. Surprise. Center. Oh, is this divided by 2? I guess the center, is the center wrong? I don't know if that's helping anything or not. Okay, so that is flipping it vertically. All right. But it seems like my starting point here is not my end point here. The center is, well, let's try and get that to the center. Closer. Okay. I'm puzzled. Maybe my degree 0 is not correct at this point. This, maybe it should be 90 or 180. Okay, what do I know? Start angle. Well, maybe this is clockwise true. And this should be plus angle. Minus angle. Okay, I think that's... Why aren't you going back, though? Okay. I don't know if that looks centered or not to me. Let's that's 90. Let's go. Let's just be explicit and see if that guides us any. So I'm saying go from 90 to 30 clockwise. Well, I don't know. That doesn't look like 30 degrees to me. '60's even smaller. Zero. That looks too small. Is this wrong? I don't think so. That should be half the height. Starting. I mean, that looks like more like 45 to me. So here's 90. 0. Well, and why is it not going back to there? Okay, well, let's do the fill now that we've got a little better idea. Well, that's kind of better. That looks more like 15 degrees, I guess. That's 45. Okay. And then 30. Okay, I can believe that's a sixth of a pi. The line is the diameter of the circle. Yeah, I think this is okay. All right, so I'm not doing any rotation here. I'm going to make that somebody else's problem. Excuse me. Now that's unscaled. I'm going to get a drink in a minute here. All right, and let's just check this. Anything? Does it go back? It doesn't. I don't understand why that's not moving back, but let's just change it back to closed subpath. Okay, scale it again. I don't think I should need to scale it. Oh, this is not good. Path, move to center. I don't think there's a built in. Move these lines up. Okay, so we move to the center, which I hope is here. We add a line to the same x point, x, and the y is mid-y. Minus. Excuse me, I'll be right back. All right, I think because I'm doing this at the end, I'm flipping the y dimension to make it normal, so I need to take it into account that way. This I shouldn't need, but the location of it is weird. Yeah, I think this just has to be adjusted. Okay, I think that's more plausible. Okay. So we're not going to scale it. That looks to me like if you completed this circle, you'd be right up against the padding, and you'd fill it up both sides. So I guess I'm okay. All right. So that gives us this main circle. I think it's good. Maybe we're going to be in the wrong position vertically, but that just seems weird. Like it should be at the center, and if you flip it, if you negate it, it's going to be the opposite center, which is still center. Okay, I'm going to take it though. So we've make the pie draw from the x axis to the right. Okay, and whoops, stage, commit, and push. All right. Now back to content view. We've been all over the place here. Okay, but let's take out the clip shape and let's just make sure. I'm not convinced we're getting the right. Okay, I'll take both those out and this. How weird are you? Okay, we have, oh, there's the offset. Okay. That's more like it. Okay. So we got an image in the center. Clipping it to a circle. Well, I don't know if that matters. I don't think it does. Now, scale effect, I don't think I need that either. I should get the whole image. There's plus we put a little padding. Okay, so that seems fine. I want to get a circle, but I don't want it to be this circle. Okay, but that's okay. All right, so now I want to do a clip shape. Oh, let's look at our pie. We're not doing anything with the angle and the count, which can't be good in some ways. All right, so I think we don't need a count. Well, we need a count or an angle. Okay, so if I'd be fine with the count. All right, so in our case, we want 6 pieces of pie. I think I should take my angle and compute it from that. So let's take angle out. Okay, and then somebody's job to figure out that is that. Okay, so let's let the angle equals 2 times pi divided by count. Okay, so if you pass in 6, you're going to get 60 degrees. And then this is 90, well, angles in what? Angles in radians minus angle. Well, what have I done wrong? Can I convert float to... Hopefully this works. Okay. It still looks good. So we take 6 divided into 2 pi, which is the whole circle. That gives us 1/6 of it, which is 60 degrees. We draw from the vertical point 90 degrees around to 90 minus 60, which is 30, which is what this distance is. Okay. I think that's good. All right, now I guess nobody's referencing pi at this point. Okay, so let's take that. So we made pi work from the count instead of hard-coded. Right. Now, okay, I want to take the clip shape on this. Well, I use this. Pi count is 6, and the angle doesn't matter anymore. Oh, where are you? Now, I wish I could... Maybe this is going to come into it here. Why does that not work? Okay, let's take it out a minute. So, I mean, it looks to me like at least to some extent. The center of this is more or less the center of the safe zone here. This is my guess. That seems fine. You would think our circle would go whoop right there. Well, let's do an overlay of it. See if they happen to overlap any. No. Oops. Oh, where are you? Getting anything? I don't know where those numbers came from before. Make sure it's not hidden. Okay. Why? Oh, we didn't. Well, no, that shouldn't matter. It should default to black, so not a problem. Ugh. Y plus 50. Okay, I'm gonna. I guess I kind of want to figure out like where this is drawing. Hopefully that'll give me something. Okay. I'm gonna break here. I don't know if I get breaks on previews. Doesn't seem to. Can I add a pi to the view of Y800? Oh. No, it should be. I mean, it's displaying content view, right? So it should be there. Now, this is weird, or is it just slow? Y800. I think I just have to be patient. Okay, that's something. Continue. 0, 0. 361. Is it top? I can't remember. Oh, origin and size. Okay, so 0, 0, 361, 727. Okay, that tells us the range of these things, I guess. And it tells us it's trying to draw the pi. It's putting it somewhere. Okay, so well, let's do 180, 300. You thought maybe 800. Oh, there's something. Okay. Zero. Why do I have to offset it by that much? Oh, I think what's happened is, okay, so I think when I flip this, I've flipped it across the, about my y-axis. I think I flipped it across into the quadrant that lives directly above my phone. And so I really do need to then do a different transform. Transform, translate, and I'm going to say 0 and rect dot height. And then I'm going to take this all off. Okay. All right. And now I guess I should be taking this off too. I don't know why it's so slow starting. We're not doing much of anything. Okay, and I commented the image out. All right. Maybe I should stick to the preview. Okay, that's better. Why they're different? I'm guessing the container view is the white area generally maybe outside of the clock and the safe zone up top there. And that if you continue to circle around, you would get there. I don't think I have a way to. Okay, but let's do fill. Is that the one that stretches it, or does that make it maximize the dimension? Okay, we're gonna try preview mode. Yeah, something's not right there. I mean, what I wanted is distorted. Scale effect. Fill its parent. Fit its parent. I can't get to its. Well, I mean that's an improvement, I think. Well, no. Okay. So what's happened is it's made the view big. It's stretched it vertically so that it fills the whole screen, but it also stretches it horizontally, and that means we're losing part of this. So it thinks the whole image is much bigger now. The width is 969 instead of 327. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of stretch. I mean, usually you don't want that, but in this case, I think we do. Resizing mode dot stretch. Oh, a mode to enlarge. Where's this attached to? Oh, does this... Is that a default one, maybe? It is. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that, I think. Because if... Yeah, I mean, the goal is not to get a picture of the real thing. It's to get a subset of it. All right. I'm thinking we're doing better here. If I were keeping the aspect ratio. Yeah, so fit and fill both keep the aspect ratio. Fit guarantees the image keeps its aspect ratio and fits in the parent view. Fill guarantees that the longest side takes up the full width or height and stretches the other to accommodate it. Okay, so fill always pushes stuff outside of the parent view. Now, I'm not quite sure the interaction here that doesn't. I mean, it doesn't shrink it back down to get it in or anything. But I'm kind of okay. I think this default resizable is what we would like. Okay, now I got pi, so I wanted to do a clip shape on pi. Clip shape on pi. I don't think I need the fill. Okay, that is something. All right, let's commit this. So I think what we've done, we translated pi back down into the middle of the view and used pi to clip an image. Oh, we stretched image to fill view and used pi to clip. Okay. Rather motley mess. Okay. Now, I think this goes away, that goes away. We did that. We did this. All right. Now, we want to get that same one. Why did it also resize the pi? Yeah, so I think what's I think the view, the actual view, I guess you probably can't see my pointing. If I take the phone, the actual view is bigger than the phone. And so the pi is being drawn in proportion to the rectangle it's drawing from is the total size of that Z-stack view. But there's something else going on that says, hey, when I show this on the screen, I'm just going to take use the screen as the camera to say only this much of whatever that is. Okay, but now with this, we got the stretch going on, so this fills exactly the window or this outer view. Yeah, pi is drawn. Well, I think it's the Z stack. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's in the image view. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, because it's the clip shape for it. So, it gives pi. What's your rectangle? Well, I'm going to give you the rectangle of my image, and the fact is, it's going to get truncated later. But that's nothing the image doesn't know about that. this way we force the image to the right size and we're better off. Okay, so what I want, I don't know if this will, whoops. I'm going to make a mirrored image at some point, I think. But okay, so if I did this and then I did a scale x minus 1. Aha, okay, we're getting there. All right. I mean, that looks kind of like correct. Okay, so I guess we need a shape. Okay, let's make a mirrored view. And we give it a view. I don't know if that has to be some view. But all right. And then the body is okay, and maybe going down a bad place. Declares. Yeah, okay. Let me do it. I'm gonna do. Well, is it the Z stack as well? Okay, and this is view. And this is view.scaled. Any view cannot conform to view. Oh, I hate this. Do I have to say view builder or something? I've never managed that right. Any view cannot conform to view. I thought that was more of an automatic. Use view builder to return. Okay, init view builder. Content. Oh, maybe I gotta be content. Okay. Cannot find content in scope. Oh, I gotta make it parameterized over that. View. Whoops. Content view. Okay. And then that's all we have here. Okay, so, well, let's just do a mirrored view of. Oh, this is what makes that possible, I think. Still hate it. Okay. Now, I think the view builder, we'll have to do this init and a content thing. Okay. View builder of content, value of type mirrored content has no member content. Let. I guess content will work for that. So that's a port rename. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. So I think this is a big step. This is mirrored view. Well, it's really a Swift view. We'll get a preview for it. Mirrored view. Mirrored view, and then I guess we'll just use our image demo. Maybe I can just use it directly. Cannot convert image to expected time. Content could not be inferred. I don't know if it's a clip shape that's doing it. This may be more than I want. Why is that unacceptable here? Do I have to be explicit? Oh, jeez. Well, let's just make this a circle. Mirrored view image. I'm not sure why it's acceptable on line 6 and not acceptable in the other. Let's try it in here. Circle cannot convert value of circle to nothing goes to content. Specify the generic. A shape doesn't correspond. Go to a view. Text is not a view, explicitly fixed. Nothing goes to text. Well, that's taking it out of brackets? No. Oh, I didn't use brackets. All right, who's messed up? I want to get a backwards hello. They overlap. But I think I'll take the chance that we can build on this. Okay, now okay, I think we fixed the offset problem. Okay, so now mirrored view. Well, I do want to see stack. I'll just go on adding things back and taking them out. All right, I want to do this one 3 times. All right, with rotation effect, angle, anchor, degrees, I think 120, anchor center. Okay. And then zero, 120, and 240. Oh, no, something's not right. Well, this is 60. Sorry, it's 30 here. Let's see. This is 30 plus 60 plus 60. Let's try 150. Okay. And then, well, I think that's 30 across. Is that 210? No. Okay. Do them one at a time so you can figure out what you're doing. Mirrored view, rotation, dot center. Okay. Expected declaration. Okay, so nope. I don't know where it's rotating from. We're anchored in the center. That's a good thing. I know. It's just like, hey, throw numbers in. Does that look like? I don't think that's quite right. I don't know. Maybe it is 270. I mean, 270. Here's 180. 270 is here, right? So maybe this is not 0. Yeah, this is not working from what I think. Because theoretically, the first one is 0 degrees. And we know that means okay, let's take this one out. Make sure I understand what I even think I do. Okay, this one is from the center, from the vertical center, 60 degrees this way, 60 degrees that way. That is what we get for 0. So it's centered on 90. Okay. So 90, and it takes 120. So half of 120 is 60. So 150 is over there. Let's try 210. Was that one of your guesses? Okay, but if I go further, am I getting closer? Oh, your 240 is looking good. Okay. Right. And then one more. Okay. So I mean, that's 30. 30. So 330? Circular referencing freestanding macro. I don't even know what that means. Why? Something's weird. Oh, I'm missing a... Come on. Let's do 240 again. That should be that. Now, wait a minute. Why am I getting any blank stuff at all? Oh, I got this on the wrong line. Okay. I mean, 240 should be overlapping this one. Although I'm very puzzled. Okay. Where those numbers come from, I'm not sure. But woohoo, that's our first one. Now, is this? Okay. Um, yeah, 0, 120, 140 makes sense when you think about it like that. Why they decided to put them where they do, that's. I mean, we may be back to like what's the axis or something. But I mean, I think the original motion of saying like let's take the take a reflection off this center axis and get this that's pretty good. All right, now I think we can also like do an offset x150 y50. Just trying to get a different piece. Oh no. Order counts. Right. Okay, that's definitely coming out different. We had to add this to all of them. Okay. So, okay, let's okay. And now it's funny, it's legal when you put it there directly, but when you don't, you gotta. Okay, and now let's adjust this some more. Okay. Okay, I think that's something. Okay, now we got to make a view that builds a bunch of these, but this is okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do ultimately is let you slide your finger and reposition or twist two fingers and do a rotate. But I think that tells us how to do it. Okay. So, I mean, let's make a hex collide is a view. That looks an awful lot like this. Mirrored view, but, well. But what it gets, I think, is kind of like the other, right? We'll do a content thing. Um, and then this is. I don't know if it's a good thing to be doing view buildery kind of things or not. Okay, content of content. All right, so Z stack, and then we want to do content. And then same thing. A little space wouldn't hurt. Okay. And that's hex collide. Is already a Z stack, so let's take a hex collide of this. Oh yeah. Okay. Now let's generalize this. Count of int. Okay. Instead of CG float. Okay. I don't think it actually makes sense to do it. No, you could argue for 3, I think, as well. But this is... that's not right, huh? Count to 6. Well, I guess if I 60 divided by 2, that seems right. 120. 360 divided by 6. Oh, it's times. I think that's kind of what's going on. Okay. And this is... Okay, so I think that's right as far as it goes, but it only works for 6. So if I wanted to do 12, yeah, I only get a partial. Because I only draw 3 times. But that's all right. Count. Okay. All right. Now, the thing is, we need a repeat, and I don't know. Well, actually, it would be nice to do the gesture thing you suggested. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need more views. So this has to be, 1 to half the count, right? Or yeah, and theoretically it should be an even number to make everything symmetric. Because if you reflected odds, it would be a little weird. But that's okay. So yeah, if we would have to repeat this, and that's where not. I know you can't do it at the view level. You can do stuff beforehand. Right. Okay. So yeah, to get the generalized in, we'd do that. I kind of like your notion of pursuing the dragging around, because I think that gives you kaleidoscope. This is a static mirrored view, which is cool enough, but you really get a feeling of a kaleidoscope when it changes. And they kind of flip in and out and stuff like that. But maybe I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? We got 10, maybe 15 minutes. Okay. So I guess finding out how to draw end views. Now that might not be a problem anymore. I don't know. They generalized. You used to be limited to 10 views, and I think that has gone away. All right. So the angle. Well, it's times 0 times 1 times 2. Okay, so let's make let angle equals 360 divided by count times 2. And it's times 2 because each one of these is 60, it's 60 plus 60. The mirrored is taking 2 sections. And then in here, we'll have to say return. Okay. That should still be okay. All right. Now I can substitute angle in here. I guess I could make this degrees. I'm hoping I can multiply them. Well, maybe it's better that it's not. Okay. So this is degrees. Well, let's drive this in for I want to get a 0 out of this. 360 divided by... No, that's not going to happen. Yeah. All right, let's get this one. 360 divided by count. That is angle. There's angle. We're still looking good. Okay, now I don't know how. Okay, so 4 each. Let's duplicate this one. Um, 0 dot dot less than count divided by 2. Okay. And angle. Can I do that? Fail to build. Times. Well, yeah, non-constant range. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's quite what I'm asking. Yeah, view builder. So we may need to be identifiable. I don't see how that's legal. Probably me. These ultimate guides, and they always end up short. Okay, list of elements. Well, list is all fine, but I want to write my own. Union with valid counts. I don't know. Unfortunately, you can't go look at the source code for the Swift UI stuff yet. I want to make my own list view. I don't know. I guess we look at this one. Maybe I should get the error. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that enough to do? I just have to give it an id. I feel like I have an extra. I guess if it's variable, but these are all unique across, so that should be okay. All right. I guess we'll do a run. Preview is faster, isn't it? Okay. Now we're talking. All right. Now this can go away. And let's do 12. I can take that print out. Okay. A tiny slide. Okay. Yeah, this is all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, almost fractal. Let's jump over somewhere. Now I can get out of range. We're gonna have to worry about that. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's very kaleidoscopic. Okay. Um. Cool. Okay. So we collide view works with any even count. All right. And that clearly brings up the next question. I think if I do an odd number, it'll give us a shape, but it'll be not perfectly reflected. Where's my 6? Yeah. Awkward. $10. Yeah. All right. I like it. Okay, so I guess let's look for gestures real quick. Fractal tomatoes. Okay. This is almost like project number 2, gesture to move image. It's not hard. Okay, we got to track the location. I don't know what that. Well, let's do something. Like I said, I only got 5 minutes. We'll declare that drag gesture. Actually, let's consolidate this a little, refactor this. Okay, so this view should come out. Okay. I don't know if I can do circle. Int to expected. Oh, this is count. Well, that's not very enlightening. I don't think it's gonna. Okay, that's. No, 6 looks better. I don't know if we can get enough to be interesting. No. I need a small, repeated shape that doesn't. Yeah, circle wasn't it? What's the multi-line text? Text. Let's try this. KAL world kaleidoscope test. Well, it was happier here. Okay. Well, that gives you something to look at. Oh, what about? Okay. Yeah. It's something. All right. So this is good. So we made kaleidoscope mirrored image. Okay. With a fixed image. Image. Okay. And then I think our next thing is add a gesture. Okay. And we can pin it. We'll have to do some pinning so you're not dragging it outside. I mean, I think if as long as you only drag it halfway, so we can probably divide by two or something, or yeah, something like that. All right. Well, thanks for joining today. I'm very happy with where we are, and I'm thinking the gesture, like you say, is going to make it really look good. Let me just check this in. Okay, so we extracted collide view. Okay, and I'll be back to normal hours tomorrow, so 2 to 4:30. And thanks for joining, and catch you again sometime. Bye bye.